Hi, hello Scorpio. Welcome to your quick midweek energy check-in. So, it is time, Scorpio. You have beautiful things coming for you, but you do not see them. You keep yourself chained to the past. And because of that, you may be blocking these beautiful things. So, my dear, it is time to let go. Let's get into this. You may feel as if everything's been stolen from you, and perhaps in the past it was. However, this does not, as you think it does, mean you will never have anything. Just because something was taken from you does not mean you cannot gain it back, or you cannot gain back even more. You need to close out this cycle, but clearly you are refusing to do so. Perhaps you are afraid of doing so. You are afraid of success. Or you are afraid of admitting that things have been lost in the first place. You're holding on to everything you have so tightly that you refuse to acknowledge what's coming in. You may even refuse to be letting it in by staying in this state of inaction and not seeing the options and opportunities coming in your way. Let's see what else we have. I can only fit so many cards right here for the camera to see. This is how you view yourself right now. You view yourself with nothing, walking past everything that you can have because you're too busy focused on the floor and on the past. But you can easily make a choice to move forward if you stop blocking yourself. There is inspiration, communication that could be had that you are simply not doing. And this is what's leading you to be so out of balance, both financially and mentally, reaching into this place where you're chaining yourself up and absolutely refusing to accept the bounty coming towards you. You're afraid to work for it if you are even thinking of working for it. You don't want to make any particular choices. You don't want to be stolen from. Again, it is time to be strong, Scorpio. Yes, you've carried many burdens, but perhaps all of these ideas on how to move forward are also considered a burden to you, as there are so many and there are so many ways. You have so many options. Maybe it's difficult for you to parse out which one is correct. So instead it's easier to look at yourself as if you have nothing to give, nothing to offer, and nothing to hold for yourself. Either way, this is going to lead you to a tower moment. Whether you take this tower moment as completely breaking these chains or letting the potential of the future fall apart, that's going to be up to you. But if you do choose to break those chains, the doors to the future and to your bounty open. However, you may also find yourself afraid of leaving this place of lack, as going into the future is going into the unknown, and going into a bounty is trying to figure out what the hell to do from there. Once you reach the top, where do you go? There's always another mountain. But that is the fun of life, the fun of finding new mountains to climb, new things to do, new ways to enrich your life, Scorpio. Do not be held back by it, because justice will come to you. The scales always even themselves out if you allow them. And this can bring in a sense of, what's what I'm looking for here? My goodness, I cannot think of it. A sense of content, we'll say. A sense of content and satisfaction. It's coming towards you, just as all of this beautiful bounty can, should you let it. And yes, you may not have all the tools, or simply you may not think you have all the tools. You also may not see how your knowledge can be used. That does not mean it doesn't exist. However, you need to stop fooling yourself into thinking you're the magician in reverse. This is quite the opposite. You're just not trusting your ideas. You're not trusting them enough to act upon them. So, you still keep having this trouble of whether or not you should pick up the sword. I mean, do you want this or not? Use your internal wisdom. Use the wisdom that you've gained throughout your life. Perhaps even asking for help, maybe a collaboration, could be beneficial for you. Or maybe you do need to go inward and recognize what you can do by yourself. You will know the answer to that. But you haven't taken the time to balance out these feelings, to balance out your heart, and to heal from whatever has put you in this lack mindset, whatever has taken anything from you. It's over now, Scorpio. That chapter ended. You had the world. And now it's facing the death in reverse. Because you are still afraid of this. You are afraid of having nothing, when really you have the power to control everything, to delegate, speak diplomatically, to rule an empire. Think of the game of chess. Who's the most important player, the king or the queen? You have the empress. I would say she is. Now, this does not mean you are feminine, necessarily. Cards have no gender, do keep that in mind. But as soon as you do decide to claim your power, and I hope you do that soon, Scorpio, I trust you to do that by the end of this week, everything starts coming up Millhouse. Pardon me for showing my age. This is what's waiting for you, Scorpio. Are you ready to take it? So, there's a subscribe button somewhere down there. There's also going to be one up here. Pardon the light, the sun decided to fall down on me as I started this. Whoops. There is also in the description box ways to contact me for a personal reading along with further information about that, etc., etc. But all said and done, this is everything I've got for you. It was a pleasure to read for you, and I hope to see you again.